Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, the Congress MLA Vijayananda Kashyap, who is under fire for allegedly slapping two cops, has gone missing from action today. The Hungod MLA and Bagalkote has not attended the assembly session. Two constables of the Kavan Park police station were assaulted and abused late on Tuesday, allegedly by the MLA, a rowdy and several others. An FIR has also been filed against the MLA for the assault. So why are the cops delaying the arrest of the MLA? Well, even a day after the incident, neither Gowda nor the MLA have been arrested. Vijayananda Kashyap, however, has denied his involvement in the brawl. The police will today hold a meeting with the managers of bars and restaurants, hotels and malls. The cops will ask the managers to inform them if the customers refuse to leave after the deadline. BJP leader Jagadish Shettar has demanded the arrest of the MLA at the session. BJP also staged a protest in Bengaluru demanding his arrest. Well, in fact, the incident had taken place on the intervening night of July 1st and 2nd when the MLA had, along with his friends, gone to Sky Bar and Lounge to celebrate his birthday, but the party went well beyond the set deadline of 11:30 p.m. Even by 2 a.m., the local residents could hear the blaring music and noise from the bar lounge. They alerted the police officials who came in and who started videographing what was happening at the Sky Bar at around 2 a.m. In response, the MLA assaulted the two police constables along with his friends. We understand that there were three other MLAs who were part of this birthday bash. Yesterday, after news emerged that the police officials had registered a complaint against the MLA, he came out in the open and refuted all the allegations and said that he had nearly asked the police officials to stop recording and that there was no physical fight as such. Meanwhile, history sheeter Somshekhar Gowda, alias Some Gowda, who was the MLA Vijayananda Kashyap, when two policemen were assaulted at a bar in UB City. He is involved in several cases of attack and vandalism reported from star hotels and pubs in the city. This man is Some Gowda, and we understand that he was also part of this birthday bash, and he is also nowhere to be found, and we understand that the MLA along with his friends are currently untraceable. Well, we understand that Some Gowda was part of this birthday bash that was thrown by MLA Vijayananda. And Some Gowda too was one of the persons who assaulted the cops. What is shocking here is the fact that despite the cops coming in and asking them to vacate the party premises as it was beyond the deadline, these elected representatives instead chose to attack the protectors of law themselves. How exactly is the common man supposed to assume that he is safe if the police officials themselves are being treated in such a manner by an elected representative? My colleague Arun joins us with more details on this. Well, Arun, take us through the latest updates.
That's right, Nishchita. Case where a person, not a very desirable social person, has this habit of organizing these so-called free parties, and when the party is over, it's literally party over for the place where the party is organized, because most of the times the people don't pay up the bills, and they use names of influential people, including politicians, and they do a lot of name dropping and manage to evade payment of whatever bills they have run up. And he's been, this particular person in question has been doing this time and again. And one is given to believe that very often many of these parties that are organized, the person in question is involuntarily invited so that he doesn't later on come and create a ruckus and a scene. So that's the way in which these managements kind of buckle under pressure. So clear indication that he's been able to do so largely because of the kind of political scrupulous elements that he enjoys. And the law enforcement agencies usually become mute spectators to this kind of tamasha that is undertaken by this socially unacceptable person. Now, in this particular case also that we are talking of, which happened a few days ago at one of the prominent night out bars in the city, you did come across a case where the MLA's birthday was celebrated with a lot of gusto, and the same person, this history sheeter, himself organized a party, and later on when police cops arrived, he assaulted them. So clear indication of trying to take law into their hand and also trying to behave in a manner which is socially unacceptable, all because of the fact that he has the backing of some unscrupulous elements, Nishchita.
Right, absolutely. And also we understand that the police officials have registered an FIR. They have named the accused in the FIR as well. But no one is really being questioned or interrogated on that front. Does it seem like that the police is also now backing off from the case?
It does acquire a bit of a high-profile stature because we are talking of an elected representative. So there is a bit of a hesitation on the part of the cops perhaps to decide what to do, because remember, even questioning this elected representative means the police or the law enforcement agencies need the approval or the nod from none other than the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. And besides that, there is a lot of other issues in the sense that this person also happens to come from the same party which is in power in the state today. So obviously there could be some instance of some kind of a hesitation within the law enforcement agency to decide what to do next. But this is some kind of unwarranted trouble as far as this the law enforcement agencies are concerned. And this is not the first time that we are talking of this particular person and the law enforcement agencies crossing swords. Remember, he was arrested way back in 2009 by the High Grounds police station for creating a ruckus on the lines of what happened at this particular high-profile bar a few days ago. Remember, last time around in 2009 when he was arrested, he was arrested for the ruckus at the Opus Hotel near Palace Grounds, and he was also called in 3 months ago apparently by the High Grounds police station for a routine kind of a questioning. But at that point of time, he seemed to have evaded the men in khaki and then also threatened to the men in khaki. So clearly, now what we get to know is that when he was prevented from being questioned by the men in khaki, actually the person who seemed to have influenced or threatened the cops happened to be none other than the same infamous MLA with whom he was found being in a celebratory mode a few days ago. So the same elected representative, the same rowdy sheeter, and the same sequence of events, Nishchita.
Right, absolutely. And also what we do not, what is shocking here is the fact that just yesterday the Home Minister said that he did not know anything about the issue, so he can't comment. And this was quite earlier on in the day. It has been close to 2 days since the entire incident came to light, and still the Home Minister seems to have absolutely no answers.
One doesn't know to say whether it is a deliberate attempt or whether it is unintended, but there is a bit of consternation and embarrassment for the ruling party. Remember, this particular person, the elected representative that we are talking of, is a member of the lower house, that is the assembly, and also happens to be from the same party which is in power as far as the state is concerned. So there is a bit of hesitation, obviously because of the fact that this particular person belongs to the ruling party. So there could be a case where people are trying to shy away from accepting what is the truth, Nishchita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details there, Arun. And well, the BJP has jumped upon the opportunity to, in fact, attack the Congress as well as the ruling government on this front. They staged a protest today mocking the MLA as well as questioning as to how the government has still remained mum on such an issue. And moving on now, a bear wandered from the Lankamala reserved forest into a nearby village and created havoc among the villagers. Well, they immediately informed the forest department, the local police as well as the fire brigade. Officials from all three departments rushed into the spot, but the bear had by then escaped into the bushes. The forest department officials then informed their higher officials, after which a team from Tirupati were sent to the area immediately. But by then the bear had escaped to a nearby village. People in the village then tried to ambush the bear, which ran to a nearby hilltop, where the officials tranquilized the bear. The officials captured the bear and later released it into the Tirupati Zoo Park. Well, in fact, there we have it. A bear that had barged into a village near Kadapa in Andhra Pradesh was finally rescued by the forest department officials. It was a long-drawn operation that was being carried out by the police, forest department as well as the fire brigade. The petrified bear was seen running from one village to the other, climbing a hilltop and the like, but finally the wild animal was tranquilized, then taken to the hospital for treatment and then released into the wild.